Good Wednesday morning. It's time for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker Show. And on this episode, we're going to talk about the top 5 taboo topics in the vinyl community. Then I'm going to show you my top 15 records of 2025 so far. So we're like 3/4 of the way in here to the end of the year. So, do you do this as a hobby or a collector or an entrepreneur? Is this an obsession? Is it an obsession to go out and buy vinyl records every day, to have them showing up at your door every day? Are you an influencer? Are you a shill? These are the topics that we're going to talk about today. There's 5 of them. And the first one I want to talk about is, what are your favorite channels? I'm starting to see videos out there where people are talking about their favorite channels. Is this a taboo topic? Is this going to piss people off that they're not being nominated, or someone doesn't think that this channel is better than that channel, or this channel is better than this channel? Do you get records for free? Well, I don't get records for free. I have to go out and buy them every day, or whenever I go out there or I have them come to my door, because that's just the way it is. You know, I don't have the number or the volume of people watching my show to get free records. So is this a good thing or a bad thing? What I'm looking for here in this show today is that I wanted to see your comments down below and what you think about people that do these things or people that don't do these things. Or are you in the VC? If you monetize your channel, are you still part of the vinyl community? Is there such a thing as the vinyl community, or is it just a myth? Is it just something out there that people just say, oh, I'm in the vinyl community? Do you have a card or something that says, do you pay a due or anything like that? Are you an influencer? Well, lately I've been told that I may be an influencer. I've been told that by several people. An influencer, we tell you what an influencer is here, is a person who has the ability to sway the opinions or behaviors of others, often using social media to promote products, ideas, or brands. Almost sounds like a politician. Almost. And the biggest one is, are you a shill? Are you a shill? Are you a slave to these records? Are you a shill? A shill is an accomplice of a hawker, a gambler, a swindler who acts as an enthusiastic customer to entice or encourage others, a person who pretends to give impartial endorsement of something in which they themselves have an interest in. That's the definition of a shill. I don't think I'm any of these. I just go out and I buy records. Sometimes I keep them. Sometimes I put them aside. I have boxes and boxes of records. And then I put them on eBay and I sell them. I sell them to people. They pay good money. I ship them. I have 100% on my selling and buying. And I make profit, and then the money goes into PayPal, and then that money there, I end up using it to buy promos and, albums with hype stickers and all the cool things that I like to buy. It may not be cool to you, but they're cool to me. Whatever is one person's boat floats another boat, I guess. So what do you think of those 5 topics? Those 5 taboo topics? Are people starting to break out and start talking about them? Seems that way. I've been seeing a lot of that lately out in the vinyl community. And I check out a lot of channels. And my top 5 VC channels are, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there because I like a lot of them. I like a lot of them. I'm not monetized, and I don't plan to ever get monetized. I don't have the view. They keep raising the bar to get monetized, and I don't really need the money to be monetized. So here we go. Top 15. Here's the top 15 records. Top 15 records. Number 15 is Yes, live at the Rainbow London. This was a record store day. And why it's number 15? Because it sounds horrid. It's terrible. And there's only two things I care to get on record store day, but I can wait, get them down the road, because one's Joni Mitchell and another one's something else, or Phil Collins. And ain't nobody going to be rushing the door, breaking the door down to get that. Coming in, number 14 is Giles and Fripp, The Cheerful Insanity of, with Steven Wilson went ahead and re-energized this. This is Robert Fripp over here with the Giles brothers. And this is pre-King Crimson. Fantastic record. Coming in at number 13 is Tori Amos, Diving Deeper Live. Isn't that pretty yellow? And this is her album that she did, the live part of her live show, and some extra tracks from her last tour. Now she has a new album coming out soon, which I got on my phone. I can't tell you what it is because the phone's up here, right? Okay, coming in at number, where are we at? 9, 10, 11. Coming in at number 11 is Joni Mitchell, which I got this on Record Store Day, I believe. And it's in the LA Express, the 1976 U.S. tour, and it sounds fantastic. Yeah, coming in at number 10, just came in the house yesterday, Led Zeppelin live EP. And I plan on giving this a listen here in just a minute. And it has In My Time of Dying, Trampled Underfoot, Sick Again, and Kashmir. And these live songs were from Nebworth and Earl's Court. And this is brand new, just came out. And the Jimmy Page authorized. So that's coming in at number 10. And coming in at number 9. And we got a shift. We got a shift in the world. We got a shift in the United States and the globe. In this big rock ball we live on. David Gilmour, number 9, Between Two Places. This is his daughter, which she sings with him on his latest album. But he's also working on a live album that's coming out here today or tomorrow. And the live album's coming out, the DVD, the Blu-ray, the record, the 3-disc record, the CD, box set, all that. 9. Coming in number 8 is Yezda Urfa. This was Noble Records. Noble Records, fantastic record store down in Matthews, North Carolina. If you haven't made the pilgrimage, get on down there and let us know. Let the North Carolina bunch know, and we'll meet you down there. Coming in at number 7 is Pink Floyd at Pompeii. Finally released after years and years and years of bootlegs. I never owned one, but yeah, I had the DVD and the Blu-ray, and I had, not the Blu-ray, but I don't think I had a Blu-ray. I had a VHS tape. Anybody remembers VHS tapes? Coming in at number 6. Oh, I think I messed up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Coming in at number 7 is John Anderson and the Band Geeks. Band Geeks, yeah, great show. Wish I had seen it. Fantastic. John Anderson at 80 years old still sounds like he's 25 years old. Unbelievable voice. Coming in at number 6 is Riverside. Riverside, fantastic band in the Prague band. If you like Prague and you like something a little bit newer than listening to old Prague, 70s Prague, you might want to pick up a Riverside and give them a listen because they're new Prague. And they've been around for about 20 years, but it may be new to you. It's not new to me. But Riverside is a fantastic band. Coming in at number 5 is Agropelter. And that's a fantastic new band that has a great debut album. And it's Swedish, and it has Jonas Reingold on it and some other people. And it's a breath of fresh air. It may end up coming back up to number 1 as the best album of the year, but we'll have to see. Coming in at number 4 is Dominion, IQ. IQ, the Prague band from the 80s, the second wave of Prague. And this band, they just keep kicking ass, and they just keep making great albums. And that's IQ, progressive rock band. Coming in number 3 is Nad Sylvan. Nad Sylvan, of course, the vocalist for Steve Hackett, his band. And Nad was also on an interview on YouTube where he talked about making this album and how special it was about his parents and whatnot. It's a great album, and it comes back up to number 3 this week. Steve Hackett. Steve Hackett comes in hot, coming in at number 2. That's what threw me off. I had a DVD, CD box set, and Steve Hackett. This is the Lamb Stands Up on Broadway, and it's Steve Hackett's latest tour. I plan on going to see him here within the next year. I'd like to go back and see Steve one more time. I've seen him, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. But I saw him with Genesis, of course, and then I saw him solo. And I'd love to see him one more time. Coming in at number 1, coming in, it's hot, it's The Overview, Steve Wilson, who I just went and saw up in New York with John, my best friend up there, and we had a great time. We went to a pub, an Irish pub, while we were up there, and I had a great time walking around the town a little bit, and just a fantastic trip up to New Jersey and New York. I didn't buy a single record. Can you believe it? I went all the way up there and didn't buy a single one. But that's cool. I had a great time. And when I was in the pub, I was drinking my Guinness, and the guy said that some guys to the left of me were sitting there eating chicken wings, and the guy was drinking Guinness, and it looked like they were a couple Guinnesses in. And he looked at me, and he said, "You getting another one?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm going to get a second one." He says, "You don't know Guinness till you get a third Guinness." He said, "You got to be 3 deep." I said, "Then you'll know Guinness." I said, "Oh Lord, I've been there before, many a time." So that's all I got today. I don't mean to ruffle any feathers out there. If everybody stayed with me to the end, I'm not trying to piss nobody off by talking about shills and talking about influencers. If you are those kind of people, that's fine. I mean, that's what you enjoy. If you enjoy getting records in for free and then turning around and selling them and making a profit on it, I don't have a problem with that. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. But yeah, so these are just topics that people are starting to tiptoe around and talk about. Some people are saying that if you monetize, you're not a VC member. Some people are saying if you get free records, what are your favorite channels? Is that something you don't want to cross over the line? Because then you're going to piss off your buddy or piss off a friend. He's going to say, "Yeah, why wasn't I in your top 5? Or why wasn't I in your top 10? If you care about that kind of stuff. That's about all I got today. We'll be seeing you on Sunday, and we're going to be in a different state of mind. We'll talk to you soon. North Carolina final picker, I got to go. We'll talk to you soon. Support those troops.